Oh, yeah, here it is. Here's the text I was looking for. This is why I came out with more information. This really pissed me off. And I called this out as a threat in text messages, but then I was assured, no, it wasn't a threat.
No.
I'll read it and you tell me.
Okay.
She goes, when the cover with a Q, that's what Kayla called the four of us, cover with a Q. She had a name for it.
Wait.
Yeah.
The four of you were called the cover?
Yeah, with a Q.
Does it get more culty than that?
Have I not said that publicly?
You never said it to me. I don't think publicly. I haven't seen every moment of your program. Spelled
Qover. Kayla came up with that name. She wanted a name for the four of us. She came up with cover.
Okay. Jesus God.
Qover.
Go ahead.
We all promised that if it dissolved, we wouldn't go after each other online. Well, you guys also probably would have promised you'll never get arrested. So this next thing, I'll let everyone else decide if this is a threat or not. We all have things to lose. What if it gets back to Ashley, mother of my children, that you enjoyed Molly quite often and had a relationship outside your marriage with someone you brought around the kids? You are not invincible.
And that's all she said.
The rest goes into other things. It's not.
So it's basically like, shut your mouth, or we're going to tell your ex-wife that you partook in drugs with us. And I mean, that's pretty damn threatening.
Yeah, had a relationship outside your marriage. First of all, if there's anybody in this world who's going to believe that I had a relationship outside my marriage, it's my first wife.
Right. She's like, oh, yes, story checks out.
Yeah,
Next.
What else you got? So then that pissed me off something fierce. So I wrote back to her. I go, first of all, I've already told my ex-wife about the things I've done. So that's, fine. And by the way, for those of you who go, Aaron's lying about drugs and this and that. Well, that's a text from Kayla that you enjoyed Molly quite a few times, as I admitted. And I said, don't ever, my response to that was, don't ever threaten me with my children again. And she goes, it's not a threat. I'm just reminding you that you have things to lose too.
It's not a threat. It's a reminder.
Yeah.
Love the cover. Suck my dick.
Yeah.
That is a fucking culty thing to do. Just so you know, if you keep talking about this, we may not be able to live our lives as addicts as much as we'd like to, even though you're gone and we don't give a shit. So we're going to say, just a reminder, you have 3 children and an ex-wife. Bitch, I know that. Thank you. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Yes.
And again, does that sound like a way you talk to somebody you quote unquote love or is your soulmate, quote unquote?
And then they gaslight you and you go, don't threaten me. They go, no. We love you. This isn't a threat. It's just a reminder. We're looking out for you.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Suck my dick. Ew.
The number 3 reason I came out with a lot of this stuff is I've talked about the NDA, right?
You said that April wanted an NDA.
Yeah, April asked for an NDA. This is before the arrest. So you can't.
The leader of cover with a Q speaking through April wanted an NDA. Yeah.
Nick wanted an NDA. Nick. Now there was never any NDA drawn up. It never came to fruition. Anything. We'll talk about that in a second. But I believe that if that NDA would have been written up, it wouldn't have just been April in it. I believe other people would have been included in that NDA. And my lawyer, number one, I was at the time telling April, I'm like, well, draw it up. Let's see what that looks like and we'll talk about it. I called my lawyer. He goes, abso-fucking-lutely not. He said, first of all, she's been a co-host on your show for years. She's a public figure. There's no NDA.
That's where it gets sticky. She's a public person too.